some pretty great ones. Please put your hands together for Brett Blackstock and Max Blitman as they introduce their friend and our state sentinel, Henry Wilson.
Hello, my name is Max Blitman and I'm Henry's best friend.
And I'm Brett Blackstock, Henry's actual best friend.
We all met back in high school. It's really only been a few years, but those years have felt like a lifetime. We were three unlikely friends, brought together when Brett was a senior, I was a junior, and Henry was a sophomore, by a national FFA contest in farm business management. I didn't think any of us knew what we were in for.
Now, there are a few things that set us up to be friends from the start. We are all competitive, but Henry and I take it to a new level. We used to have these foosball tournaments, and well, let's just say that foosball table is no longer with us. We also have a crazy obsession for the best show on television. Don't know if you guys heard of it, but How I Met Your Mother. That's right. Henry is definitely Ted, if anybody, by the way. Now, but one of the biggest things that we shared was a dedication of FFA and passion for agriculture. Now we have the type of friendship where it's expected of us to use this time to make fun of our best friend in front of, this many people.
But we decided that this moment was too important for that. Henry has grown and changed so much. He is wise beyond his years, an inspiration to many as well as myself. Henry, I'm so proud of you and what you have achieved, and I know all your friends and family feel the same way, even the ones who couldn't make it down here today.
You're younger than us and slightly shorter than us, and yet I still find myself looking up to you. Like John Quincy Adams once said, if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. You excel at all of these and inspire all of us to follow our dreams and passions.
Now strap in for a legend, wait for it,
dairy speech by someone we not only consider a friend, but our brother.
Competition. Who in here is competing in a CDE this week? Yeah. Who in here plays a sport? Yeah. Or even gets pumped up, standing on the bleachers on a Friday night, waiting for your high school football team to kick off for the first time? Now, who in here can find that same level of adrenaline sitting down in the middle of an intense Monopoly game with your siblings? Or during a tie game of foosball with your best friend? To me, competitions and hobbies are the same thing, whether that's fiddling, FFA, or soccer. I've competed on the national level for fiddling and several FFA CDEs. Now, even though I was never much more than an average high school soccer player, it was the sport I could be most competitive in. I did all of these things because I could compete at a high level, and competition makes me happy. While I still love these hobbies today, I've found something more important to me. Happiness is great, but happiness alone is not enough. Happiness will guide you for a while, but eventually you will find out that happiness is not the same as joy. Happiness does not lead to a full life. To live a full life, we need passion. We need to have things that we deeply care about, things that push us to do more than the people around us. I believe we are all called to do something bigger than only pursuing happiness. I believe we are meant to find and use our natural God-given gifts to live a life of passion. And we need to start living that life today. One of my best friends, Amanda Reynolds, is the most passionate person I know. If everyone had half the passion she has, our world would have more meaning and more joy. One of Amanda's greatest passions is agriculture. She is so passionate about securing the well-being of her family farm, the importance of educating the public on agriculture, and the need for rural agriculture innovation, around which Amanda intended to build a career. When she explained to her career counselor that she wanted to go to college and then return to her family farm, the counselor responded that this choice was a waste of her potential, her intelligence, and that she could do more with her life. More with her life? Amanda believed her father had done more with his life than most anyone. And there was nothing more important she could do than work as a farmer and an advocate of agriculture. Living a life of passion is not just about our career choices. Amanda shows us that passion can be brought to everything we do. She has a passion for brightening the lives of others. She has passion for her friends, her family, her God. Amanda shows me how to have more passion in my life. She teaches me not to just be temporarily happy, but how to find true joy in life and share it with others. We need to live like Amanda. Amanda found her passion, and if we can dare boldly and live purposefully, I believe we all can find our passions. Stepping beyond happiness, we can find the source of true joy. Passion. Are you floating through life on temporary happiness, or are you living a life of passion? Amanda knew she was called to serve in agriculture. What are you called to do? How can you live a life of passion like Amanda? Perhaps the single most important part of living a life of passion is first, finding your gifts. Since my earliest memory, I've been able to get along with most everyone. The boundaries our society draws of age, gender, race, income, or whatever else never mattered to me. I just see people. When I was 7 years old, I went to a fiddle contest in Driggs, Idaho, yet another Idaho town that needs an FFA chapter. Little 7-year-old me started talking to the owner of the small hotel where we were staying. What after became a lengthy conversation, he gave me a free t-shirt. Later that day, my mom asked me, "Henry, how do you do it? How do you get random people to like you so easily?" "Well, it's simple, Mom. I just use the Force, like in Star Wars." Well, it was a joke back then. I've come to realize that this gift I possess has a light side and a dark side. I could use this gift to influence others to simply give me free t-shirts and whatever makes me happy. Or I could use this gift to make a positive difference in people's lives. God has given me a gift of connecting with people. This gift has helped me find my passion of making a positive difference in the lives of others. We all have gifts that help us live with passion. What are some gifts that you have? Maybe you don't know what these gifts are yet. So let me give you a few hints that might help. What activity do you lose track of time doing? When you get some free time, what do you find yourself doing? And finally, if money were no object, what would you want to do? I know the first things coming to some of our minds are video games, skiing, hanging with friends, or other activities that make us happy. But remember what's true about happiness? It is only a temporary solution. Sooner or later, you'll need to find your deeper passion. So think hard. How can you use your gifts to live a life of passion? The time to find your passion is now. Amanda gave us another lesson. That time is so important. On August 9th, 2014, I received a phone call. Amanda Reynolds fell asleep at the wheel and was killed. In an instant, the most vibrant, passionate, loving person I had ever known, one of my best friends, was gone. This is the moment that opened my eyes to the harsh realities of time and loss. Realize that the time to live with passion is now. Even though Amanda lived a short life, she lived a lifetime of joy and passion in those years. Don't wait for a tomorrow that might not come. Whether you're waiting out of laziness or fear, use the things you love to push you to action. For me, that was competing in fiddling, FFA, and soccer. This year, I've met students who love public speaking and community service. I've met teachers who love building a strong chapter and watching their students succeed. Our passions, the things that fill life with meaning, are how we go beyond happiness to joy. Time is fleeting. Today is the day to stop living for temporary happiness. Find what fills you with passion, whether that is working in agriculture, serving God, helping others, playing music, or anything else. Find what brings you joy, not just what makes you happy. Live with passion. Fail with passion. Love with passion. Live like Amanda.
The chair recognizes the delegate from the Castleford chapter.
Henry, as the Idaho FFA State Sentinel, you have done a wonderful job of inspiring members of the FFA to reach their full potential through your kindness, hard work, and positivity. Congratulations, and thank you. Madam Chair, I move to accept Henry Wilson's retiring address entitled Live, and commend him on a job extraordinarily well done.
Let the conference minutes show that Henry Wilson is to be commended for a job phenomenally well done, and that his retiring address entitled Live was unanimously accepted. Wilson, you have been a wonderful source of joy this year, and we love you more than you will ever know. You always manage to give me back right what I dished out, and I appreciate that. Our team would not have been as happy or as joyful as a place without you, and you really did know how to live and make life all the better. Here you go. Idaho FFA, for the final time, your 2015-2016 State Sentinel, Henry Wilson.